Shalom family. So I did post it on the community wall last night as I was watching live and this thing was going down. The atomic scientists finally got together, did a whole big broadcast and adjusted the Doomsday Clock closer to midnight. Now I was waiting for them to do this last year already, and I thought it was ridiculous that they decided to keep it where it was in light of Ukraine, nuclear threats and proliferation and all these other things, storms and weather and everything happening in the world and the technology driving us to the brink. And still they held back, but now they couldn't, so they decided to, and it's quite ridiculous, move it 1 second closer to midnight. They actually just need to move it to midnight now. Maybe right after the Rapture Watchers event, boom, they move it to midnight because it'll be too late. Everything will kick off. Sudden destruction shall come upon them. Then your clock needs to spin to midnight really fast. So the Doomsday Clock, a symbolic representation of how close humanity is to possible extinction, has been adjusted to 89 seconds to midnight. The change follows last year's position of 90 seconds, which remained unchanged due to ongoing conflicts in Ukraine, Israel, Gaza, heightened tensions with China and Taiwan, North Korea, all these things. The re-election of prominent and often divisive political figures, including Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, Narendra Modi, and Nicolas Maduro, has been suggested as contributing to this year's adjustment. Additionally, climate change has increasingly influenced the clock's movement, with recent events such as severe wildfires in California, powerful hurricanes displacing thousands of people. We've got 5 now storms bearing down on Australia at the same time. 5. These include nuclear escalations across the world, the impacts of climate change, biological threats with diseases like C-19, avian flu, disease X, and all these other crazy things. Furthermore, the announcement highlighted the influence of disruptive technologies, particularly artificial intelligence, and the rise of misinformation and conspiracy theories as significant contributors to the decision to move us 1 second closer to midnight. Misinformation and deception from mainstream media, and then mainstream media branding anyone who disagrees with them as conspiracy theorists, and both those things contributing to moving us closer to midnight in an age of deception. It's exciting. I was really impressed. I like that they moved it closer. I think it should be much closer. It should be, in my opinion, 7 seconds to midnight. 7 years, 7 seconds. That's where we should be, not 89, but they'll wake up. They'll get there when the first nuclear bombs start rising through the sky from the oceans and start coming down over cities. They'll adjust the clock. Maybe that'll be on their to-do list while they run to their bunkers. Let's quickly adjust the clock. Mankind. Really silly when they don't trust in Jesus and accept the truth that he has given us. God bless. The clock to the rapture is spinning, and it's called Israel, and we're almost out of here. Go tell someone about Jesus.